This situation everyone is talking about, popularly called Faroukgate, has now taken a more serious turn, and this is why many people are paying close attention. Aliko Dangote has officially taken his allegations against the former head of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Farouk Ahmed, to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. This move has shifted the matter from public arguments and media exchanges into the hands of Nigeria's top anti-corruption agency, and that alone tells you how serious this has become. Before we go deeper, please like this video and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss verified updates as this story continues to unfold. What is happening right now is not just a personal disagreement. It is about power, regulation, business interest, and how Nigeria manages its oil and fuel sector. Dangote, who owns Africa's largest refinery, believes that certain actions taken while Farouk Ahmed was in office did not support local refining and may have caused harm to his investment and to Nigeria's broader goal of fuel self-sufficiency. He is asking the EFCC to look into those actions and decide if there was abuse of office or improper conduct. At this point, the EFCC has not publicly announced any conclusion, but the fact that a formal petition has been submitted means the process has officially begun. This case did not start today. Over the past year, Dangote has repeatedly spoken about challenges facing his refinery, especially issues around fuel imports and regulatory decisions. His argument has been clear and consistent. He believes Nigeria should encourage local refining, reduce dependence on imports, and ensure that regulatory policies support investors who put their money into the country. He has openly complained that some regulatory decisions made it easier for imported fuel to flood the market, making it harder for local refineries to compete. These complaints slowly built tension between Dangote and the regulatory authorities. At some point, the disagreement moved beyond policy talk. Dangote first filed a petition with another anti-corruption body but later withdrew it. Many people wondered why. Some thought the matter would end quietly. Instead, it resurfaced in a stronger way with a fresh petition to the EFCC. This new move tells observers that Dangote is determined to pursue the matter to the end, not just to complain in public but to seek official investigation through the proper legal channels. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you value calm, clear explanations of breaking national issues like this. Now, let us look at why this story matters so much to ordinary Nigerians. The oil and gas sector affects almost everything in daily life. Transport costs, food prices, electricity, and business expenses all depend on fuel availability and pricing. When there is tension between a major refinery owner and a regulator, it can affect market confidence. Investors watch closely. Traders watch closely. Even government agencies watch closely. Any sign of instability or unfair practice can cause uncertainty, and uncertainty usually leads to higher costs for consumers. Dangote's refinery was presented to Nigerians as a solution to long-standing fuel problems. The idea was simple: refine fuel locally, reduce imports, save foreign exchange, create jobs, and stabilize supply. When such a major project faces regulatory disputes, people naturally ask questions. Are the rules clear? Are regulators acting fairly? Are business interest and public interest properly balanced? These are the questions now being debated across the country. It is also important to be fair and clear. Allegations are not the same as conclusions. Farouk Ahmed, as a former public official, is entitled to due process. The EFCC's role is to examine the claims, check documents, speak to relevant parties, and determine whether there is any case to answer. If there is wrongdoing, the law will take its course. If there is none, the matter will be closed. That is how the system is supposed to work, and Nigerians will be watching to see if it works that way in this case. In the middle of all this, there is also a political and economic angle that cannot be ignored. Regulatory agencies are powerful because their decisions shape markets. When those decisions are questioned, it can lead to wider conversations about transparency, accountability, and reform. Some people see Dangote's action as a push for fairness and clarity. Others see it as a clash between big business and government authority. Both views exist, and that is why the EFCC investigation, if it proceeds, will be closely followed. Please remember to like this video and subscribe if you want timely updates as more information comes out. Another important part of this story is timing. Nigeria is currently trying to stabilize its economy, attract investment, and improve energy security. Any controversy in the oil sector sends signals beyond the country's borders. International partners and investors read these developments carefully. They want to know whether rules are predictable and whether disputes are handled through lawful and transparent means. By taking the matter to the EFCC, Dangote is signaling that he wants a formal resolution, not just public debate. As Nigerians, it is normal to feel strong emotions about this issue. Fuel affects daily life, and many people are already under financial pressure. However, it is important to stay calm and focus on facts. The EFCC process is not instant. Investigations take time. There may be statements, counter-statements, and legal arguments along the way. What matters most is that the truth is established clearly, without fear or favor. Looking ahead, several things could happen. The EFCC may invite relevant parties for questioning. Documents may be reviewed. If necessary, further legal steps may follow. Alternatively, if the claims do not meet the required standard, the case could be closed. Until then, everything remains under investigation, and speculation should be avoided. One thing is certain, this case has already sparked a wider discussion about how Nigeria manages its energy sector and how regulators interact with major investors. That conversation will not end quickly, regardless of the final outcome. It will influence future policies, future investments, and public expectations. As this story continues, this channel will keep following it closely, separating verified facts from rumors and explaining developments in simple, clear English that everyone can understand. Please like this video and subscribe so you stay informed without confusion or exaggeration. In summary, Faroukgate is no longer just a headline. It is now a formal case before the EFCC, involving one of Africa's biggest business figures and a former top regulator. The outcome will matter, not just for those directly involved, but for Nigeria's economy, its energy future, and public trust in institutions. We will keep watching, we will keep explaining, and we will keep updating you as events unfold. Once again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who want to understand what is really happening in Nigeria's oil and gas sector.